What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody. We're back at it with another Pokemon League. Yep, we joined up another league as, of course, as the franchise, the Westchester Weaviles. We joined the DBDL, also known as Dougie's Bad Draft League. So, Dougie started up a new league. He was on the channel the other day in the Mixed Mega Fun video, but he started a league. Pretty cool concept. It's like it's you draft a whole bunch of mons, but depending on where you draft them, you like franchise them. So one of my first picks, Scolipede, I have for the next 3 seasons, which is awesome. And then like so on and so forth. So you get mons like the later you go, the less time you get them. And then megas you can franchise. We actually had a mega first round, but it's a little different kind of league. I think it's kind of cool. It's more like like signing a Pokemon to a contract. Like sign right here. Like let me sign you to a contract, Mr. Scolipede. But let's get into the team. Let's see what I got in the draft. So the first round was the Mega round, and with my Mega, I decided to go Mega Medicham, which I nicknamed Cammy after Cammy from Street Fighter 4. Both got them thick thighs and them nice legs. So why did I draft Mega Medicham? Well, Mega Medicham, you might see the stats and you're like, base 100. Well, really, with Pure Power, the Pokemon's attack is doubled. So really, this is base 200. So essentially, Cammy is probably one of the most probably the strongest physical mon in the game. So anytime you can get the strongest physical mon in the game, I think you got to do it. So I just really wanted to try Mega Medicham in League. Like you don't really get to see it that much in like some of the more popular leagues. In JBA Season 2, King L5 used it and won the league with it. So just wanted to try it out. It's got a pretty good moveset too. It's got, obviously the standard moves like Brick Break, Drain Punch, Bullet Punch to hit fairies. It got Fake Out. That helped. Fake Out is really big for Medicham because it helps it get off the Mega. It's got Fire Punch. Probably when we're running special moves, but just in case I want to be that guy. Grass Knot. High Jump Kick. Now a high jump kick coming from a base 200 attack mon, like not much is taking that. Not much is there's like really no switching, except for like a ghost type. But we got answers for that. Ice Punch to hit dragons. Low Kick to hit them fat mons. Poison Jab to hit fairies. Power Up Punch if I wanted to try to get a boost. Thunder Punch and Zen Headbutt. And Zen Headbutt's a nice stab move. It also gets Psycho Cut? Yeah, Psycho Cut. So if I wanted to, try to get Psycho Cut off, Zen Headbutt's a little stronger, but Psycho Cut also has a high crit rate. So, not much wants to take a crit Medicham max attack. So, really just drafted this for pure power and just for fun. A lot of these side leagues, I like to try things out and, try to apply it to the JVA, try to get comfortable with mons. This is a Gen 7 league, so this is actually my first Gen 7 league. So I'm super excited to try out, see what works against certain mons and what doesn't. Moving along, we got Skeletor, the Scolipede. Now, Scolipede means a lot to me. Scolipede is a very special mon in my heart. I had it JBA Season 1, JBA Season 2, and I've had it in a couple side leagues. It is my favorite mon to use in League. For a variety of reasons, and one of them is because of the ability Speed Boost. And if you don't know what Speed Boost does, it raises speed by 1 stage at the end of each turn. And Scolipede, 112, really good speed in general. Like even if I, for whatever reason, was running Poison Point or Swarm, like Speed Boost, it's got really good speed, 112. But what really makes Scolipede amazing is Baton Pass and Sword Stance. And obviously with the combination of this three makes any physical mon a threat. So one way you can run Scolipede is to protect, get 1 speed boost, Sword Stance, and then you could take any one hit with a Focus Sash and Sword Stance, and then get another speed boost, protect, get another speed boost, and then pass a +2, +3 speed to any of your physical mons, and it could be game over. depending on what mon you pass it to. Like if I passed +2 attack, +3 speed to Mega Metacham, I think I won. Like for real, I think I won the game at that point. Even if that, and then there's a couple other mons I got on the other page, but even passing it to like Salamence, it would be great. Like even especially if I was running Moxie and then get even more attack boosts as soon as I won or as soon as I got a kill. I mean, it's a super great support mod, but it doesn't even necessarily need to be running support. But another common Scolipede set is Protect, and then Mega Horn, Earthquake, and Poison Dab, aka Poison Jab. And then coupled with base 100 attack and a Life Orb, it could be a really good late game sweeper. I've used it more as a late game sweeper in League Pass because Poison Jab, Mega Horn, and Earthquake hit a lot of mons. Like I think like really the only counters to Skeletor are like off the ground, well like ground mons, like maybe like highly defensive ground mons. But even then you could run Aqua Tail if you really needed it, if you don't have any answer to it. But I mean, I just think it's great mon. Like it's just a good late game sweeper, good support mon, great hazard stacker too, especially with the speed boosts. You could run Toxic Spikes and Spikes. I've never really used it as a spiker just because I think it's better as an attacker and a support mon, but the option is still there. It also gets a really cool move called Endeavor. Where is it? Oh, what? Why is it in the common usually useless moves? Endeavor is a great move because if you run like Focus Sash Endeavor, you can get something down to like 1 HP. Endeavor in general, Endeavor shenanigans are always pretty cool in League. Moving along is our first Gen 7 mon, Machine Dramon, aka the Magiarna. Now you may be thinking, why did you draft this? Well, first of all, look at that typing, Steel Fairy. There are not that many Steel Fairy types in the game. There's only, I think, the only other one is Klefki. And I could be wrong, but I know that one for sure. Steel Fairy is just such a phenomenal typing. Steel, or Fairy and Steel, they cover each other so well. The only thing that really Steel Fairy doesn't want to fuck with is like a Fire type mod. But even then, like, I mean, like, sure, like, whatever, like a Fire type and maybe like an Earthquake, or like an Earthquaking mon, or something like a Ground type. But, like, this thing's like base defense is really good. Like it could take some EQs. But the other reason I drafted it was because look at that special attack, 130. Oh my god! Coupled with some of these moves that this got, look at these moves. Aura Sphere. I mean, Dazzling Gleam. I probably wouldn't run that, but Floor Cannon and Flash Cannon. Now, for Floor Cannon is a new Gen 7 move, which is basically the equivalent of a Fairy Draco Meteor, which is insane. This move hits hard. Even if you resist this move, you're still going to take a lot of damage. Like, Aura Sphere, really good moves. Or Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, Floor Cannon. Like, those three moves alone hit a lot of the meta. Then there's Grass Knot. Great grass move. And Energy Ball, just in case if I didn't want a Grass Knot. If Energy Ball did more, if I'm facing off against a lighter water type mon. Iron Head, which is pretty cool because it's actually got a base 95 attack, which is pretty decent. So if I wanted to, catch someone off guard and run Iron Head, it's got access to Light Screen and Reflect, so dual screens. Pain Split. I did not know Pain Split. That's pretty sweet. Shadow Ball, Shift Gear to raise speed and attack +1. So if I wanted to run like, I don't even know if I could run physical. Doesn't get a lot of physical moves, but False Swipe, Gyro Ball. Let's see what other physical moves it gets. Not a lot. So I guess maybe the physical set isn't totally worth it. But if I want to run Shift Gear and raise my speed +2 and try to sweep, I mean that's obviously an option. Thunder Wave, amazing move. Even if it drops attack rate by 90%, still great if you get the paralyze. Volt Switch for momentum, always pretty sweet. Thunderbolt, great move. Shadow Ball. So just like a lot of coverage on this mon. And then couple that with like an Assault Vest, or even make it like really bulky, like a bulky special sweeper. Like this one can be really devastating. And obviously offensive fairies, there's not that many of them. There's probably like maybe like Azumarill, Mega God of War. There's just not a lot of like good offensive fairies. There's a lot of like there's not that many fairies in general, but the ones that are mostly defensive. I mean, I guess the Tapus too. This is Gen 7. But I mean, you know what I mean. Like fairy, if you got a good fairy early on, like you're doing it right. So next, I drafted 3 really offensive mons. I wanted some defense, so I got Trunks, the Don fan. Really good physical defense, base 120, really solid. Pretty good HP at 90, and then access is 30, so it can't get Okoed. Then Don fan also gets Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin, which makes it immediately good, so I can hazard stack or not have to defog, and then just spin away hazards. You always want hazard removal in League. Stab Earthquake, also another must in League in my opinion. But Donphan also gets like a lot of like really random moves. So it gets like Fire Fang, it gets Gunk Shot, it get Hyper Voice. Wow, I didn't know that. Knock Off, Ice Shard, Poison Jab, Rock Polish to boost speed, Seed Bomb. It gets Superpower. It gets a lot of really cool support moves or really cool offensive moves. So if I ever wanted to run like an offensive, if I ever wanted to run like a max HP, max attack, Donphan with like, I don't know, like Rock Polish, raise my speed by 2, and then, or even I could do something like this, and then it's like already natural bulk could help it out, and then I could get up a Rock Polish and maybe outspeed a whole bunch of Pokemons and go for the sweep depending on the set, and then I would pick the cover move depending on what I need to kill. Alright, super versatile mon. Like probably most people are gonna think it's gonna be defensive, and they're probably right. It's probably gonna be a more defensive mon. But if I wanted to try to catch someone off guard and try to go for the sweep, I could. And especially paired with Scolipede. Go for the Swords Dance pass into this with the speed. Could be GG. Next, we got Scar, the Salamence. All these mons I'm showing too, I picked in order. So I picked Mega Cham in the Mega round, and then this is the first pick, second pick, third pick, fourth pick. So Salamence, why did I pick Salamence? Well, base 100, kind of good speed, but really I got it for this base 135, base 110 special attack. These attack stats, I got this as a primarily offensive mon. This mon is super solid. It's got 2 really cool abilities in Intimidate and Moxie. Moxie helps raise attack every time you get a KO, and then Intimidate on switch in, it drops the attack. So both really good abilities, and both serve a different purpose depending on what you want to do. But it's just I really like Scar as a Dragonmon, and as a tier 2 in our league. It's, I think, value wise, it's better than some of the tier 1 Dragonmons. And then looking at its move pool, it's got really good move pool. It's got access to Dragon Dance, which if I get it like weave 1 Dragon Dance up, like really nothing is gonna want to take that. And then from a physical side, it's got access to a lot of the common dragon moves like Dragon Claw, Outrage, and then it's got access to like random moves like Aqua Tail, Brick Break, Crunch. Crunch makes sense. Look at that. You don't want to get bitten by this boy. It's got access to Dragon Tail. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else it's got. Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Zen Headbutt. Like those are pretty good coverage moves, especially if you get 1 like Dragon Dance up, and you could potentially sweep. You could also it's also not outrageous to run a special attack, seeing a special set, seeing it's got 110 special. So you could run something like Draco Meteor, like Fire Blast. Let's see what else. What it's got. Hydro Pump. And let's see, maybe like, let's see, what would like, fuck it, let's say like Hyper Voice. I don't think I would ever run Hyper Voice Salamence, but hey, it would be kind of funny. So you can even run like a special set if you want. It's also got access to really cool support moves like Tailwind, Wish, which is kind of random. Wish. Let's see what else I got. Oh, Defog and Roost. So if you wanted to run like more of a support set and run it more defensively, Dragon Flying resists a lot. I mean, sure, it has like weakness to like quad weakness to ice, and then it got weakness to electric, and then other dragon type moves. But the special defense and defense 80 plus intimidate and plus the 95 HP. It's not good, or it's not great, but it's okay. It's okay. Like running a defense immense, I wouldn't suggest it, but you could totally throw someone off guard. And a lot of league play is just trying to surprise your opponent with one or two things, and if they're not prepped for it, it could be deadly. But that being said, I drafted this more for offense more than anything, and more to sweep and more fun. I mean, I got a little bit of a ghost weakness. Well, Mega Chan got a ghost weakness, so you can even run Shadow Claw. That might be the set. Shadow Claw, Wish, Protect, Roost. Can't wait. Alright, so moving along. Next pick, I wanted a more hardcore defensive mon to pair with Trunks. So I went with Beauty, the Milotic, however you say it. It doesn't really matter. Why did I draft Milotic? Because bulky waters are great in League, but also got, look at this, 95, and 125 special defense. This mon is taking special hits. That is really good. And then 79 defense, you may be like, that's kind of trash. But this Marvel Scale ability, if this Pokemon is status, its defense is 1.5 times. So even if I was running like max defense, max HP, with the special defense the naturally special defense bulk, if I got like Toxic, or if I think a Toxic is coming, I could switch this in, and like take a Toxic and then raise my defense by 1.5. 1.5 times 79. Well, let's say base 80. 1.5 times 80 is 120. So around 120, it gets my defense up to, which is really good. So I would have like 95, 120, 125 defense, max defense. This mon can take hits. It's got also a really cool move pool for like a defensive mon. So it's got Coil. I can raise my defense by 1. Dragon Tail and Haze to phase out, or just to stop boosted mons, and even to phase out mons if I wanted to run Dragon Tail instead of Haze. I would probably, well, it really depends on the set, but I don't know which one I would run. I don't want to commit to, I don't want to say I'd probably run, but it's also got Magic Hit and Light Screen. And does it get Reflect? No, just Light Screen. Alright, well, that's still pretty cool. It's got Magic Coat, which can bounce back rocks to predict turn 1 if someone wants to get over rocks on me. It's got Rest, so it's kind of cool. It's got Scald, which is one of the best water moves because it has 30% chance to burn, especially against a physical threat. Try to burn it, and then I don't have to worry about it punching me in the mouth. It's got also access to Recover, so I could do like a Recovered Toxic Stall kind of thing to someone if I really wanted to. Just a really fat mod. Kind of cool. Cool design. What's this shiny look like? Nah, we ain't running shiny on this. We run it regular. Alright, so let's get on to the second part of the team. So next I drafted Hard Work, the Rotom Cut. So why did I draft Rotom Cut? Well, I really like all the Rotoms, and I think like if you have one Rotom, it's great. Like you should always try to get one Rotom in League. There's like 5 of them, right? Rotom Ghost, Rotom Spin, Rotom Cut, Rotom Wash, Rotom Heat, and Rotom Fridge. So there's 6, yeah, 6 of them exactly. So that's pretty cool. You can have like a whole team of Rotoms. But why do I want Rotom? Well, a Levitating Electric Mon, really cool. But Rotom also is like pretty reliable mon. It's got really good stats. Its only shitty stat is HP and attack, but I'm not running physical Rotom. And this HP is bad, but coupled with this like special defense and defense, like it could take hits. It's also got a kind of cool moveset, like Hex. It is one of the few mons that has access to Will-O-Wisp, Thunder Wave, and Toxic. I don't think there's any other mon that could get that combination. I could be wrong on this, but I don't think there's any mon that... Well, every mon gets Toxic pretty much, but Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp, I don't think any other mon gets that, which is pretty valuable because depending on the matchup, if you either want to reduce speed or if you want to take someone's attack and cut it in half, really cool. It's also got access to Trick. Trick is like a pretty funky move. A lot of common Rotom sets have our Choice Scarf. So if I want to run like Trick as a third move and Trick Scarf onto like a really defensive mon, that could really work. Or a mon that needs more than one move to prosper. It's got access to Shadow Ball, and then it being the cut version, access to Leaf Storm. It's got access to the two Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. Volt Switch really good for momentum. Sucker Punch and Priority, even though physical run's trash, it's still there. Foul Play, kind of cool. I didn't really even know this got Foul Play, and I had Run Wash in one league once. But Foul Play, if I wanted to like try to stop let's say if I could take 1+1 hit from like a Haxorus or whatever. Actually, no, that's a bad example because it would have Earthquake. But let's say if I had like or whatever, like +1 from any mon, and then fire back a Foul Play, it's gonna hurt. Hex, really great combination with Thunderwave, Will-O-Wisp, and Toxic. And then just like, Ghost Stab. Not a lot of people have like Ghost resistance, so Ghost attacks are always kind of cool. People don't really think about ghosts. Speaking of Ghost, we're gonna go on to Chandelure, aka Summer Shandy. So why did I draft Summer Shandy? Well, at this point in the draft, there weren't a lot of Fire Mons left, and I think Fire Stab is important. So I really wanted some Fire Stab, and then coupled with Ghost Stab, I just thought it was a perfect fit. And I actually used it in a live that you may or may not have. Well, by the time this video goes up, you probably wouldn't have seen, but you will be seeing a live with me using Chandelure pretty soon on the ladder. I really like Chandelure. Like, look at this special attack. 145, Olive. And then 95, 90, or 90, 96, 60, 90, 90. It's pretty good, I think. In terms of like just natural bulk, in terms of like, can this mon take a hit? It's got a really cool ability in Flash Fire and Infiltrator. Flame Body is kind of cool too. Like if my opponent doesn't really have a Fire Mon, I can run Flame Body and then switch this in and maybe get a burn on something. It doesn't really want to take a lot of hits, but it's still an option. Infiltrator is also cool because if I wanted to mess up someone's sub. But mostly this mon is a Choice Scarf mon. So you really run Choice Scarfs on it because of its subpar speed. And then you could run Energy Ball, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and even Overheat if you really want to be that guy. And then Trick. You could trick the Scarf onto someone. You can even run a Taunt, Toxic, Psychic. Really cool move pool. Coupled with this base 145, a lot of mons are not going to want to take 2, even if they or 1, depending on what. I really like it. Really want to try it out in League. It's kind of knockoff League, but I mean, Ghost. What are you gonna do? All right, now we're going to defense. We're going to Heffany, the Milk Tank. So why did I drink Milk Tank? Why did I drink the milk? So, first and foremost, look at these abilities. Thick Fat, Scrappy, and Sap Zipper. 3 very useful abilities. Thick Fat to reduce fire and ice damage. Sap Zipper to be basically grass immune. And Scrappy to, if I ever wanted to sweep with Milk Tank and there's Ghost blocking it. And then coupled with this HP, 95 HP, 105 defense, and 70 special defense, it is a super good defense mod. It's also got kind of a cool moveset with Heal Bell, Milk Drink, Stealth Rocks, Thunder Wave. I mean, I wouldn't run all 4 of those moves at the same time, but those are 4 like, pretty useful moves. It also gets access to. I thought I got access to Curse. Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah, it does. Got access to Curse, and then Counter. Let's see, what else does it have? I'm doing this on the fly right here. This Natural Gift. Natural Gift is always a fun move to use. It's even got Workup. That's cool. Whirlpool. Trap someone in the pool. Yo, stomp some people out right here, right? Stomp some people out, hey. Um, but yeah, so curse if I ever wanted to like try to sweep, if we get a +1/+1, -1 speed, but I mean it's pretty fat, man. So we're going like curse, milk drink, body slam, and yeah, body slam, and then maybe like return or earthquake or something, or even like hammer arm. That'd be kind of cool. And so I don't know. I really like this mon. Kind of cool defensive mon. It's not really much to say. It's kind of a support like stealth rock, thunder waver, defense. Maybe get a paralyzation with body slam. You know, just ice punch is kind of cool. I didn't know it got ice punch. Um, yeah, it's just there. It was a tier 5 mon, so I just was like, wow, this isn't tier 5. It was a 5-tier league. I didn't realize it was in tier, like, I saw it in tier 5 and I was like, oh, I'm going to draft this right now before anybody else realizes this is in tier 5. Alright, so with my next pick, I really wanted an Icemon, and there weren't that many left, or there weren't that many good left. But I saw in tier 5 Cryagonal, which will be named Miller after Miller Lite and Miller Coors beers. So why did I draft Cryagonal? Well, it's an Icemon with Levitate, which is cool. So you could switch this in on Earthquake, but also, yo, peep this. Peep this special attack, 95, really solid. 95, super solid, coming from an Ice Moon. And then it's also got really good special defense in 135. Can't really take that many hits because it could be like, look at this defense, it's kind of trash. 50, 80 is pretty respectable too. So you could run like something like max HP, max special defense, and then maybe like 4 in speed. You could run something like that. 105 is really good, especially for if you were running the defensive set. Like you will outspeed a lot of other common walls, but you could run something like this, like max speed, max special attack, and then depending on what you're trying to beat, you can either run modest, it's pretty good, 317, or you could run something like, oops, you run something like 252. And then 1 plus there. And then maybe like a timid one. And then base 105 speed is really good. It's just, you know, it outpaces all the 100s, obviously, at with the timid nature, guaranteed to outspeed everything at 100. And then coupled with this like move pool, like Blizzard, it's cool. Freeze Dry to hit water types. Another Hazemon to, you know, stop sweeps. Gets access to knockoff, which, I mean, it has awful attack, but knockoff is a great support move. Ice Shard too for priority. I mean, for quad weak mon, if you really need to get the Ice Shard off, it could come in handy. Ice Beam, obviously, because it's an Ice move mon. Poison Gem, man, it's weird. Signal Beam to hit Psychic mons. And Ancient Power too. Ancient Power is kind of cool. An Ancient Power coming from base 95 max, you know, could hurt some flying types. And then 10% chance to raise all stats by 1. That would be cool. Let's see if it gets any other like annoying. Oh, Confuse Ray. Oh my god, I might try to do that one week. I might just try to be that guy. Let's see. I can't run that, but Sharpen. You know, run Sharpen Cryagonal and, you know, Sharpen Physical Cryagonal. Yeah, you know, I'm good. It's got access to Waterfalls. Kind of sweet to hit them fire types. Not like I would want to stay in on a fire type. This thing is gonna get blown back by a physical fire type. You know, as far as an Icemon goes, you know, it's respectable. Like, it's gonna get blown back by a physical mon, but it's a, you know, it's a big ass smiling like ice snowflake. So what do you expect? You could hit those with the hand. all right. Yeah, let's get rid of this ad. Oh, what am I doing? Man, and the recording's almost done too. So for the last one, we got Chris Angel, the Zoroark. And for those who don't know who Chris Angel is, look him up. He is the Mind Freak, and that's what Zoroark does. He plays mind tricks with people. Zoroark's got one of the kind of most fun abilities, I think. One of the more fun abilities in Illusion. So the Pokemon appears as the last Pokemon in the party until it takes direct damage. So what that means is I could disguise this mon. It's pretty cool. I could like lead this and like disguise it as like Hethany or Summer Shandy or whatever. I get disguise this and psych my opponent out, think I'm going for rocks, but really go for a stab dark walls. Uh, it's kind of just like a shenanigans mon. I consider like it's good special attack at 120 and really good attack at 105 and really good speed to it 105. So got really respectable offense. It's frail as hell. It ain't taking much hits, but it's there to surprise someone, catch them off guard, and fire off a big hit. So it's got like moves like low kick, knockoff, pursuit, shadow claw, sucker punch, on the U-turn, which is really cool. And then it also has dark pulse, flamethrower. Let's see what else it got. Hyper voice. Why do a lot of my mons get hyper voice? My mons like yelling all the time. Shadow wall, sludge bomb for them berries, and just another trick mon. So really cool, really cool moveset. I think even a calm mind. Like if I could, like scare someone out. Like let's say I have them. Let's say like a dragon. Let's say like someone leaves with like a Garchomp. Let's see if someone leaves with Garchomp, and then I disguise it as Miller Lite, and then someone's like, "Oh shit, I can't take an Ice Beam. I'm gonna switch out like right now." I can protect the switch and then get up a Calm Mind, and then maybe sweep with like Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Grass Knot, or whatever. Or even get a Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot would be probably a better option. But I like this mon. I think it would be fun to use. It looks stupid. This mon is so dumb. It looks so dumb. It's probably one of the ugliest mons, but hey, we mon freaking people here. So that's my team. Like I really like this team. Like I really fuck with this team. I think I should have a pretty good run, all things considering. Hopefully I'll only lose. I don't even know how many games we're playing, but I think we're playing like 8 or 9, 8 to 10. I really want to go like. If we're playing 10 games, I want to go 7-3. I think that's a good goal. Definitely want to go over 500. Whoops. My bad, guys. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Definitely want to go over 500 with this team, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, a lot of good players in this league. So. You never know, and it's Pokemon, so you never know. One match you can be winning, and then get critted, and then it's all downhill. So until next time. Oh, and most league battles with JBA and this DBDL will go up on Mondays. So make sure you see that. I like to play my league battles on the weekends. So if they aren't playing on Mondays, then it's probably because of like a holiday or something, or I'm playing like that Monday. Like that Monday night due to some like weird shit. But until next time, and also sorry, I'm trying to let me know which mon you think is the best, and let me know which nickname you think is the most fire. So all right, now I'm finally going. All right, peace.